For me, although I've been in charge and kind of been the lead artist in similar projects, the group for this project has been quite different, and even looking at the individuals of the group, I think they are quite different. So I think you have to adapt a little bit and try to realise why everyone's coming and what people's individual needs are, and then try to kind of make them feel part of a group as well.
And it's been really interesting to see the processes right from the beginning, how Lina's planned the project and executed it. And it's been really nice to be able to work alongside another artist and to observe and to watch the development of the programme, but also how the individual participants have been changed through the programme.
We've had a core group of people, some of them who has been here every week. We're on week 6 of 10 now, and then like today all of a sudden we had 4 new people come along, and also because it's half term we had someone's children come along as well. So yeah, definitely have to adapt and kind of be able to think on one's feet. Viv was in charge last week of doing felt making, as a way for her to get experience and leading the group as well. But there were some people from the kind of core group who missed out last week, so we'd already said last week maybe if they want to do it, you can do it again. So luckily Viv brought all her stuff with her again, so we could have people join in and do that. One thing that's quite interesting is that I think in some ways even just sitting down and concentrating on something for 2 hours is quite a challenge for some people. But maybe not a challenge, but I think having that focus on something is something really that we feel is kind of what people say, oh, I really enjoyed feeling confident, I really enjoyed making this. Audrey quite often doesn't have time for a cup of tea because she wants to really carry on. I think the social aspect is a big thing, that they enjoy coming and the company.
Yeah, a massive age range. Yes. Probably from what, 4 to probably
82 is Audrey?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there has been, especially with Audrey, who's in her 80s, there's been some things that she's found difficult to do just because of
her mobility.
Yeah, her mobility and her eyesight. And I mean, it's in sometimes jewellery, it's quite small, but even so, what we've been doing is quite big. But me or Viv have been sort of helping her. But also things that I thought the project where we clad the balsa wood in the wallpaper might actually be quite fiddly, and everyone managed to make 2 in that session. So it's difficult to predict what...
It's like when they were cutting the acrylic as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that is quite a skill, saw piercing, and yet the 3 people who did it managed very successfully.
Some people travel and some people come from here. There's definitely positive feedback. Like Marie was saying this afternoon, I have to take 2 buses to go to a different class. It's great that I could find something in Kingshurst. So I think, most people can just walk to get here.
There's one lady who, she catches 2 buses and has to get a taxi to get home. So,
oh gosh.
She's here in the morning for the art space and then she stays on, but she does have to get a taxi. So.
I think for me it's definitely, being able to be flexible about what the group is and who's coming, and just being kind of prepared to let go of, oh, this is exactly maybe what we're going to do today, and just being able to be a bit sort of loose around it.
One lady after the first session, when she came back the next week, she said, I went home and I was unstressed and I had a real sense of achievement. And, I think you can see that build-up of confidence within them. And also the way they're interrelating with each other.
But it's also confidence in your own abilities and be able to take on new things, because that's the other thing, like every week so far it's been a new thing that they're making, but it's like, you know, what you were saying, I managed to do what we did last week, so I'm sure I can do what we're doing this week.
And that's probably a skill they'll take away from here. You'll just think,
Another thing that I've noticed is that some people have gained enough confidence not only to relate to the others, but they've been helping and anticipating where there are other people. There's a lot of cooperation, there's a lot of laughter as well, isn't there, during the group?